Hi there, welcome to the show. Still taking place in this blank void, made possible thanks to our sponsor, milk. Just use the code SLURP John Ollie's Cow Juice at your local checkout the next time you purchase milk. You won't receive a discount, but you will receive milk. And look, it's been another busy week, from COVID cases spiking in the US to Brazilian police allegedly catching a senator there with cash between his butt cheeks, to confirmation hearings for Amy Coney Barrett. They included 2 full days of questions and non-answers, perhaps best summed up by this exchange.
You know, most of us have multiple notebooks and notes and books and things like that in front of us. Can you hold up what you've been referring to in answering our questions? Is there anything on it?
That letterhead that says United States Senate.
That's impressive.
Except no, it isn't. It's really not that impressive at all, partly because it's emblematic of the fact that she dodged almost everything she was asked, and partly because this whole hearing was preordained by the Republicans. That pad could have contained a drawing of a muscular, anatomically correct Garfield, and they'd still have all said, "That's very impressive. It's a yes from me." But although Barrett was evasive, there were still telling moments, like her refusing to say that she accepts climate change as a scientific fact, arguing that Roe v. Wade is not a super precedent, and referring to gay people as having a sexual preference rather than orientation, which is just ridiculous, because it's clearly not a preference. No one just chooses to be attracted to the same sex, or a different sex, or to Adam Driver. We all simply are. Dislocate my ankles, you rusty cello. Tie my fingers in a square knot, you emotionally unavailable water tower. And the Supreme Court hearings weren't the only question and answer sessions this week. Trump and Biden held dueling town halls on Thursday. Originally, it was supposed to be a debate between the two, but after Trump pulled out, NBC rewarded him with an hour of TV all to himself, something which is, if nothing else, very much on brand for them. And Trump's high point of the night was probably this.
I have to say, you have a great smile.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, he does. You're so handsome when you smile.
Is he? Is he really? I'm not quite so sure about that, unless by handsome you mean looks like someone dropped their dentures into a jack-o'-lantern on November 14th, in which case you are absolutely right. The man's got a smile that can light up a cross. Although, as high points went, that was basically it for the president. Even that moment turned fast. Just watch what happened immediately afterwards.
You're so handsome when you smile. Okay. As the daughter of immigrants to the United States who fled Eastern Europe due to religious persecution,
Right.
The United States immigration policies are very personal for me. If you are elected to a second term, do you expect to pursue your previous efforts to cut the DACA program?
Wow. That might actually be the perfect way to ask Trump a question. You have a lovely smile. Anyway, you'd have doomed my ancestors to die in the Holocaust. Why? Trump's town hall, like his entire campaign, was extremely light on policy details because he doesn't like to talk in specifics about what a second Trump term would mean. He's made very few concrete promises other than, "I will not leave, I will not die, and I will give you COVID personally." But tonight, I'd like to talk about something incredibly important that hinges on this election, because our main story concerns the World Health Organization, or WHO. You may already be aware of it in its role as one of the president's favorite punching bags.
The World Health Organization should be ashamed of themselves. I'm not happy with the World Health Organization. They're a puppet of China. They're China-centric, to put it nicer. They're literally a pipe organ for China. That's the way I view it.
Okay, the WHO is not literally a pipe organ for China, because the only thing that is literally a pipe organ for China is a pipe organ, because that's what the word literally means. Over the last 6 months, Trump has consistently tried to deflect blame for his handling of the coronavirus onto the WHO, China, and the close relationship that he claims the two have. And at the beginning of July, he turned that criticism into